Someone around you may be measuring your boundaries right now, without revealing their intentions or motives clearly. The frightening part is these tests often appear harmless while quietly shaping your future relationships completely. Most people never notice them happening until confidence fades and emotional control slowly shifts away. Stay with me, because recognizing these patterns changes everything before manipulation becomes deeply rooted permanently. Here is the strange psychological twist: your brain naturally focuses on obvious threats and ignores subtle. That blind spot creates opportunities for controlling personalities to gather information about your emotional limits. Every reaction you give becomes data, revealing what pressures influence your decisions and personal boundaries. Once you understand this hidden process, you begin seeing behaviors previously dismissed as ordinary interactions. By the end of this video, you will recognize 5 silent tests and their hidden purposes. More importantly, you will learn responses that protect self-respect without creating unnecessary conflict afterward. The moment you recognize a test, it loses much of its psychological influence over you. And the most revealing test appears later, where many intelligent people unknowingly surrender control completely. The first test, they always start with. Every controlling person needs one answer before investing effort into influencing your choices and behavior. They begin with a small request, designed to seem reasonable, harmless, and not worth debating. You might adjust plans, lend resources, or accept inconvenience simply to avoid appearing difficult. But something important happens next, because your response reveals how strongly you defend personal boundaries. The request itself rarely matters as much as the information collected from your reaction afterward. When you repeatedly prioritize comfort over boundaries, they learn your limits can be negotiated easily. Small compromises gradually become larger expectations, until accommodating them feels like a permanent responsibility. This is where many people mistake kindness for strength, while control quietly expands unnoticed beneath. A powerful response remains calm, simple, and completely free from guilt-driven explanations or apologies. Try saying, "That does not work for me." Then allow silence to carry confidence forward. Here's where it gets interesting. Controlling personalities struggle when boundaries appear clear and consistent. The moment uncertainty disappears, they lose valuable information needed to continue testing your willingness repeatedly. Your time reveals more than you think. The second test focuses on something many people underestimate, yet experience every single day. Your time reflects self-respect, and controlling individuals carefully observe how you protect it. Repeated lateness, canceled plans, and broken commitments often communicate messages beyond simple forgetfulness. The scary part is, every acceptance teaches others exactly what treatment you tolerate consistently. When someone repeatedly keeps you waiting without concern, they are measuring your response carefully. Will you adjust your schedule again? Or will you establish consequences protecting personal value? Many people silence frustration because they fear appearing demanding, unreasonable, or emotionally sensitive afterward. Yet each unchallenged incident reinforces a silent hierarchy, placing your needs beneath theirs permanently. The test that turns empathy against you. Here is where manipulation becomes psychologically sophisticated, because empathy itself becomes the primary target. They create situations where their mistakes somehow transform into your responsibility and emotional burden. You begin explaining, comforting, apologizing, and abandoning concerns that originally deserved honest discussion instead. But something strange happens next. Accountability disappears, while guilt quietly settles onto your shoulders. Healthy empathy acknowledges feelings without surrendering facts, and that distinction changes conversations dramatically. A useful response recognizes their emotions while calmly returning focus toward the original issue. Instead of forcing motivation, your brain needs systems compounding quietly through awareness and practice. That philosophy mirrors quiet growth, where understanding patterns creates freedom stronger than temporary confidence.